Hi folks, it's the Crazy Englishman again. Hope you're well. I'm out amongst it again. Just what I wanted to show you, look at these beautiful colours of autumn. This tree is on its own, it's like it's glowing. And the leaves are, as they're turning from green to yellow, but they're like silk. It's like delicate silk. And the reds. And the greens, different shades of green. I think it's quite late. A lot of the leaves are still green, not brown yet. It seems quite late. Well, we know what, the first week, nearly second week of October. Maybe we're in for a mild winter. The different colours, even this time of the year. The different berries. Just missed a butterfly there. Don't think I caught it on camera. I was caught something last night on TV, just towards the end. My wife was watching it. I tend not to watch so much TV these days. But it was a BBC documentary. It was that scientist, a geologist, I forget his name, but he's very interesting, and he was talking about something which really actually blew my mind. He said that rainfall dampens, if you're a bit obsessed about greenhouse gases, but carbon dioxide and pollution, and it brings it down to the ground where it's absorbed and it's taken further down into the geological layers to form rocks for the future. And I thought, wow. There were those that are panicking that man is going to destroy the earth, but no, God will decide when this world or this world system will end, not man. And the sad thing is that we can find ourselves worshipping and giving sacrifice to creation instead of the creator. The earth is so finely balanced that even man may disrupt it a little bit, but God has designed it that only He can bring it to an end. And when He does, there will be a new heavens and a new earth. Even better than it was in the days of Adam and Eve, before they fell. Again, it's a lovely autumn day. It's quite warm. Like to take advantage of it, although it doesn't really matter actually whether it rains. Still got to get out there. But it is lovely when the sun is shining, the sky is blue. This was a storm during the night, a bit of lightning. They said there may be some today, but I haven't seen any hints of it yet. Who knows? As the deer pants for the streams of water, so my soul longs after you, O Lord, like a dry, thirsty land. Another beautiful oasis just off the main road in Southend. This is not accidental. A lot of people have volunteered their time and their efforts to create this oasis in the middle of a concrete jungle. Oh, hey. Oh, it's painful.
Don't let that thing drop in your hand.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. How are you? All right?
You good?
Yeah, just filming the gardens for myself, really.
Okay. What would I do?
I'll
Don't
see you
really
in a
like
minute.
anybody filming
No,
readers out.
yeah, I'm not filming. That's why I
Yeah,
point the
mate,
camera down. Yeah,
100%,
yeah. No,
All
I
right,
respect that,
then.
mate.
No
I
problem,
respect.
mate. All right, then.
Thanks, sir.
I'll see you in a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
Is it alright for a lady?
Yeah.
As the gentleman was saying, a lot of people don't want to see their faces broadcast all over, and we seem to have lost that respect these days, where no one respects a person's. They say, "Oh, well, you're out in the public. I can do what I want." I think that's wrong. Anyway, back to the gardens. Hello, matey. How are you? All right, fella? I'm just going to film the tree, but not you, okay? Look at that.
There's another one man there, 150 years old.
150 years old, yeah? This one looks quite old, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's probably 100 years old.
Ooh, so, as a gentleman was
This was all
saying.
allotments years ago, wasn't it?
Oh, well, it was, yeah?
Yeah, it weren't.
Ah.
Yeah, it weren't. Place like this. It was
Well-
allotments for the houses. And,
Oh, right. The gentleman was saying that this
and
was
it's a
once
place-
allotments.
It helps with my mental health. So,
Yeah, it's
If
lovely.
this place weren't here. See, I'm going back, because I'm 60 now, I'm going back years ago.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
had that this, did you?
Nah.
And now they expect you to go down the job centre
Yeah.
and get a job. Yeah, well, if this stuff
Easier
was
said
out,
than
if
done.
this stuff was here 25 years ago, perhaps yeah, I would be, yeah, but it's too late. They don't care, Dad. They don't care, do they? Like
Some
my
people
doctors,
do.
my doctor's had me in stroke.
Yeah.
He's never once sent me a, how you doing, and
Yeah. I know,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I know, I'm 66. Thank God I don't have to see the doctors, but they were clambering after me when COVID was coming to give me they couldn't send me enough texts.
Yeah, they
and they're
sent me
sending me there.
out,
The only
yeah.
time I hear from them, oh, come and get your flu jab and your COVID
yeah.
jab all in
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
That's the only
yeah.
time they want you, because
Yeah.
there's money in it, my friend.
Yeah,
There's money in it.
make money out
No,
of it.
yeah. But yeah,
Did
you're
you
right.
have the job done?
No,
I didn't either, no.
no. I respect
You don't know
people.
what's in it, do you?
I respect people who chose, but
Yeah,
based on information at the time, I
And then
chose
again,
not to do it.
what they actually done, they told
Let me
everyone
pause.
to wear face.
So, well, let's go on this woodland path. Down there it says dead hedging creates a natural barrier, excellent for wildlife and reduces garden waste. Let's have a little sit down here for a minute. Oh, do you know, as maybe as I get older and something's driving me to get out more and more, and I've got a call to do the Camino Santiago, God willing, next year from the French Pyrenees border through Spain, 500-mile trek, if God willing. I don't know, just thinking different, beginning to like carrying a heavy rucksack and you don't need half the stuff that you're carrying. I think in life, maybe sooner rather than better not to wait till you're older to maybe have a look at life's rucksack and see what you can offload to make it lighter. So this oak tree is over 150 years old, and it's actually got a preservation order on it. They can't knock it down. Eh? Do you know what? I'm not into tree hugging, but I think I'm gonna give this tree a good old pat. And well done, mate. Thanks for all your contribution to the environment and all the birds that you're sheltering and the wildlife. I bet you can tell a story over the last 150 years or so. Thank God for trees like you. So, time to move on. Look at this tree. As the leaves, the autumn leaves turn to purple before finally falling to the ground for winter. When they're in Priory Park, just off of Southend, I'm taking my shoes off. It's a park I like to let the feet stretch and breathe. There's a different. Oh yeah. There's different textures. Some tough, gravelly, damp grass, mud. All great stuff for for the feet, to strengthen the feet. Here's unfortunately where they've decided to cut these mighty oaks down. Wonder how old they were. But even then there's still life springing from them, fungi, moss. And here we are at one of the lakes. So, don't know if you caught on an earlier video, this land, this park was once the land of a monastery inhabited by Clunic monks, which were monks who took a vow of silence. And this lake was stocked with carp and other fish, which kept them going, and which they sold to the community, or even provided meals for those who didn't have. So it's very nice. So they still fishing. Fishermen come here during the night and during the day, and I think, I'm not going to film this gentleman, but it looks like he might have caught something. What he's doing, he's letting the fish give it a bit of freedom, tire itself out, bring it in a little bit. Looks like not a bad size one, buddy. I think it's it's up there. I think it's trying to go into the reeds, which is the last place you'd want it, really. So we're going to bring the camera a bit. See it there splashing about. He gradually, it's an art. Slowly, let it play itself out, bring it in a little bit. And what the gentleman's doing, he's getting his landing net, so when it's close enough he can. We're actually privileged, we're actually live action, the catching of a fish. When he wants you to pull it away from the reeds so it doesn't entangle the line. I mean, I could only get a glimpse of its tower. It's not a bad sized one by the looks of it. Oh, she's a good size. Oh, and he's netted it. Right. So yeah, that was a carp. Probably its ancestors were the carp that were here in the Middle Ages, that the monks used to keep. Continuity. So that was a nice sized carp he caught. He's put it in a net, and at the end of his day, he just puts it back in, weighs it, records it, and puts it back in, and it goes on living happily ever after, just slightly inconvenienced. So I'll leave you with the little squirrel. We'll call it a day. I'm gonna just focus on the walking. Again, just wanted to share a little bit with you, and I hope that it brightens your day up, and maybe things are a bit tough or a bit hard, give you some inspiration. I mean, just to be here amongst this simple wildlife is worth, well, it's priceless. So this is the, look, they seem, before we sign off, they seem to be getting closer, but I've got no food for them. No, look. No, he's not quite sure. He was going to run up the tree, but he's come back down again. I could watch this forever. Anyway, we've got to go. So this is the crazy Englishman signing off. I really hope you have a good day, and God and beauty are never that far away, even in the darkest times. We just have to seek him out. So may God bless you and keep you and your families. Crazy Englishman signing off. God bless.